And it occurs to me, I don't know what your opening is.
I'm just gonna say hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sept in Duluth, Minnesota. We're joined with the young glasswalker Philodox, who's had a hell of a fucking day, a hell of a day. But she is staying in familiar ground. Um, the home of essentially they're practically family at this stage between the two. Um, Charlotte's been up in her room texting. She can hear the pitter patter of company moving in and out and in and out. The house is always busy. As if she's curious, she as she opens the door and listens in, she can hear several people chattering. One person in particular is fussing over Maria. It's not Damon, but it's a thicker voice and a softer voice than is probably chiming in every now and again.
And yeah, I'm sure that when she initially came back, it was closed door, in her room. This is her space. Everything's fine. And it took time to like fuss with various things around her room, text, maybe go by her laptop, be on there for a while. But by now she's cracked the door open so that she can hear the comings and goings and the chatter and all that nonsense and has flopped out on her bed.
You can see, yeah, you hear three distinct voices. One is definitely Maria, the other is this thicker accent, more Germany, and then one is a very light, soft voice.
And she'll sit herself up finally and ponder. Pick up her phone again. Look over to her conversation with Damon. And just idly text. Still got that bottle of whiskey? And send that.
She gets a message back before getting numerous of stupid selfies of him like derping while he was reading. She gets, I got popcorn too.
Oh shit. Who else here anyways? She meanders to the door, kind of listening, looking out.
Leaf, Lily, and yeah, Leaf and Lily.
Is she even remotely really familiar with them, or were they Cleiths before she came into Gub?
You recognize Leaf. He's a foster.
Jesus.
He is new though, brand new. About maybe here a month. And you recognize Lily because she was a cub with you. But Maria was the first one to go to Cub, and then it was Lily. Go to Cycleith, and then it was Lily.
Who was first?
Maria.
Ah. So probably not as much time together as she might have liked.
But you do recognize the name Lily, definitely. That is, and you recognize the second name in particular.
And then she sends him a dorky selfie of her pulling kind of a face. Like, people.
They're not too bad. You send a reply.
What's the layout on this house or apartment or whatever it may be?
It's a house. It's on Sept as well. Like kind of it's one of the more veil protected areas of the forest. It is a 2-story house. So there's 4 bedrooms upstairs, and including a bathroom, and then downstairs there is a dining room, a living room, a more private area that Damon likes to be in, which is a library, large back expansive garden, and a shack outside.
Shacks aren't suspicious at all.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone ever go in the shack?
Maria said their Metis 10 point used to go in there, and Aiden used to go in there.
So no one's been in or out really.
Mm-hmm.
She's
mainly kind of for storage. Damon even mentioned that it was used for their parents used a lot for like ritual stuff and stuff like that for like festivals and stuff.
Is there kind of an open stairway to view down?
Yeah, when you come out, when you peek down the hallway, you see the stairway leads out into the hallway. You can hear all the chatters coming out from the kitchen.
She'll meander out into the hall. She's finally feeling reasonably herself again. They fussing and, texting away. They fussing about us getting our asses kicked.
Fussing about Maria and getting half shot to death.
She wasn't the only one.
I know, but you've been hiding in your room all day.
I didn't get beat up. Except by Reds the Lightning.
Still hiding in your room all day. They were laughing at that earlier as well.
She sends a little scowly face. Obviously, like mock scowly, but all the same. The little familiar little this guy.
Leaf was amused how you kept using the challenge thing.
She just sends back using an exclamation point question mark like Shaw essentially.
He sends out the sticky out tone face in response.
And she'll shove the phone in her pocket and just kind of mutter to herself, "Still a dick move." Go ahead and shove her hands in her pockets and begin puttering down the stairs.
Hey, pop, pop, pop. You come into the living room. There's two doors. One you can assume by the sound of the TV is the living room, and then the other from the chatter at the end of the hall. That's probably the kitchen.
Yep, but the kitchen is where her energy drinks are, and while she's not as bad as her mom, she do love them.
To you?
Yep. She wants one, goddammit. She hasn't had one since she got back. She has, in fact, been a hermit up in her room. So yeah, she will putter towards the kitchen and try to make that their casual walk to the fridge. Don't mind me. Just getting a thing out of the fridge.
You open the door to the fridge, and well, not to the fridge. You open the door to the kitchen, and you see three people. One first of all is Maria. She's obviously cooking something. You can even smell it. Meat. It by looks things is meatballs and spaghetti. The second girl is sitting down. She has huge long braids. She's sitting there, kind of absentmindedly tugging at them. There is like several scars across her cheeks. And the fourth then is a man, reasonably tall. Just seems to be kind of leaning up against the wall, Seems to have this very intense stare about him as well, very cold eyes. Doesn't seem like he's aggressive or anything, just seems to be watching everything. He spots you first. He fixes you with, again, what can only be described as this kind of ice cold stare.
She just kind of shoots back her dork face because she doesn't have much going for her, really.
Let me get the appropriate stare that this gentleman has for you.
Let's have a face-off. Dun, dun, dun.
You have this face. He seems to be listening into what they say, and then he's like mid-smile while he's staring right at Charlotte.
Yeah, she fires off the dork face. Meanders, sashays over to the fridge with that little bit of swagger, like Goofy style. She doesn't take herself seriously by any means.
Maria look over, realize that her backmate is staring at something, and see it's Charlotte, and then, oh, hello.
She gets the little hand wave. Hey.
Have you met Lily and Leaf?
Not really.
Turns. Lily, Leaf. This is Charlotte. Both of the Get stare at you. You get, particularly from Lily, the overwafting smell of Get purebreed.
Ugh. There's just the little fucking kind of joking salute gesture because let's face it, there's a world of get in this kitchen right now, and she hasn't got pure breed for shit. So it's just kind of
Lily,
like the yo little salute.
Lily gives this kind of absent-minded little wave. She seems not altogether there, really. You notice her skin is actually quite pale.
What auspice is Lily?
Theurge.
Well, there you go. Bearges are just weird. That's cool. That's just how they roll.
And Leaf again resumes stare.
And she doesn't know him well enough to crack wise, so yep, it's the muck salute, and then the rifle in the fridge, and then pulling out the giant fuck off can of Nos.
Leaf doesn't say anything, but Lily will just smile. I heard that you had an interesting trip with Rides of the Lightning.
You mean the one I took into the wall?
I believe that's the one. Looks at Maria. Maria smiles. Leaf smiles.
She kind of grins a bit at her own expense and shakes her head and pops open the can. It's one of the ones that has a little twisty top. No, actually, the giant cans of Nos don't. They just have the pop cap. So yeah, he just pops it open, flicks the fridge shut, and wanders over, kind of join the loose circle they have going on there. Yep, showed that wall a thing or two.
Looks at Leaf. Looks at her. I hear you made an interesting challenge.
He gets the pointing at. I didn't challenge shit. He didn't challenge either.
Maria groans. Not this again.
I'm just saying.
I mean, if you had an issue with his idea of a challenge, you should have, well...
Challenged him for it? Nah. That's not how that works. That is not how any of this works.
Leaf again stares at you. I wasn't finished.
She proceeds to stifle herself with a swig.
I was merely going to say, if you had an issue for what happened, you could have gone to a superior file docs.
Yeah. But then he would have given me shit. Might have given Naaman shit.
Why would he give a kinfolk shit?
So I was challenging him for... Well, I wasn't challenging. I was fussing at him for punching the kinfolk.
He punched a kinfolk.
Well, shoving.
Looks immediately at Maria.
Trying to remember out of character shoving, wasn't it?
It was like a playful shove.
Oh. Didn't he take the drinks and then, like, shove or, like, shoulder punch him or something? Because that's why Charlotte got fussy.
It was just effectively a shoulder punch, but it wasn't anything malicious. You know what I mean? It was that kind of like jock, like bro. You know what I mean? Type punch.
Yeah, but Damon's so tiny comparatively.
Yeah, that is true. Maria looks at Charlotte like, "Oh my god!" type stare. Like, what have you done?
What? He was being a dick.
He assaulted a kinfolk.
Oh my god, no! If it was like that, it would have gone to a bigger Philodox.
Hmm.
It wasn't abuse. It was just a dick move.
This guru was.
There is a distinct line between dick move and abuse. Pretty sure.
I mean, if it's bothering you that much.
Well, it bothered me enough to get me tossed into a wall.
Fair point.
A shrug.
Maria just turns, just keeps concentrating on the things she's making.
Meatballs, yeah.
Lily then absentmindedly just tugs more of her hair. I've seen him do Mars for us anyway.
There's a brow quirk, like the do tell, but she won't necessarily say anything.
I heard one time he ran around the set naked, like, you know, not just like naked, but you know, because he had well, Snuck in with some kinfolk and their husband found them.
What? That
Mm-hmm.
guy?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's pretty funny. It's hard to stay mad.
Smiles. Rides is a good guy. Just spoils for a fight.
Yeah, me in the back of my head and my entire rib cage noticed. Shit. Kinda idly rubs the back of her head. She and Walls. So well acquainted.
He's got strength. I can respect it.
Oh yeah?
He just nods like,
Take a
Really?
glance over at Leaf again just because he's so fucking serious.
You're met with a stare. I mean, like, why are you looking at me? That is all that's written across that fucking stare is why the fuck are you staring at me?
Then she just reels the glance back around to Maria. So, meatballs.
Yeah? You can't have any.
Well, what the crap?
You've been hiding up in your room all day.
Still helped.
Mm-hmm. But when I called you, you didn't answer me.
Wait, you don't need time to decompress?
Yeah, but there was meatballs.
Well, yeah, but they obviously weren't done yet. You're still doing them.
Mm-hmm. Stares over at her, smirking, smirk rising on her cheeks.
All right, Mom. We'll answer next time. Like,
Points-
does the little head hang?
Points the wooden spoon at her. You better.
Wait, don't wave that thing around. That's serious business.
So I'm moving around.
That seems to be uncalled for.
Smile at her as he keeps stirring. I heard you were on a mission with my cousin.
Huh?
Juno?
Yeah.
Nods slowly. She alright?
Yeah. I mean, just barely, but yeah.
Just barely.
I mean, if that doesn't stick and leave a scar,
What scar? Where? She's already got one.
well, now I'm pretty sure she's got two.
How the... What?
Damn, you got her whole shoulder shot off.
Oh, for God's sake.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Perfidy got the guy, so...
Leaf just nods. It's good that she has scar. More war wounds. It's a good thing for a Get to have.
Does seem to be a point of pride. If she ever doesn't wear a crop top again, I bet you it'll get dead of winter. Fucking Minnesota before she wears anything besides a crop top.
Maria awkwardly tugs at her chest. Mid-stir. You can roll perception empathy.
I mean, she's been doing a lot. And there's been a certain pattern for when she does it. Do I need to roll if there's kind of an obvious pattern?
Marie came back from a mission not a few days ago, and she hasn't been right since. She keeps tugging at her chest.
I mean, she also does it every time we mention the scars.
Yeah, she keeps. Like I said, she keeps. Yeah, this has been a reoccurring thing. She came back from that mission 3 days ago.
She gets like a gentle elbow. Hey,
Jumps nearly like, huh, what?
still with us there?
Yeah, stirring.
Yeah, huh?
Why are you bothering me? I am stirring. Don't you watch your meatballs? Points wooden spoon.
Leans back from the wooden spoon. Yes. Do I get meatballs now?
They're nearly done.
There's a fist pump.
Fist bumps back. Lily just hums, Lee stares.
Is he still like, can she like fucking feel the stare?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Like when she turns back around, she's just met with that.
She tries so hard to pretend for a bit, but after there's another pause, she kind of glances over. Again, kind of quirking a brow like, what?
Looks at her. What? Why are you staring at me?
What? What? Really? Me?
Stares at her. Yes.
I'm just looking because you're staring so hard I can feel it.
I haven't been staring. Have I been staring? Lily just shakes her head. Not that I can see.
Is Lily even looking vaguely in his direction? She says that.
No.
She gets the look like, really, bro? Like,
Lily's not even fucking there. I think
Lily's like off in fucking
space.
the fourth dimension or some shit, looking off to like an empty corner of the kitchen. She's like, well, not that I can see. And yeah. She really turns around with the like, really face.
You just hear her like tap 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 on the pot as Maria's trying not to laugh.
Maria gets a glancing at, and then a vague pointing at. Better yet, I think I have a thing. Where is it? Is that you saw that shit?
Turn very calmly. Leaf doesn't stare.
What?
Smile rises on her face.
The what? What? So betrayed looking.
Leaf's. Why are you giving Leaf shit, Maria? He's a nice guy.
What? I'm not.
Whispers.
I'm not giving anyone shit.
He's a new guy. He's new. Stop.
I'm not a shit giver. What?
Stop it.
I didn't do
Stop it.
anything.
Taps her hand with the spoon. Stop it.
What? Pulls her hand back like, hey.
He's a nice guy. He's a bit shy. Talk to him.
The mouth kind of opens and closes like, but.
Stop making things uncomfortable. Go on, Charlotte. Smirk.
God, Charlotte. That's
It's
just me, awkward glass walker.
Exactly. We're too much savages, for you to handle.
Apparently so.
Stare.
What? You can't
You're
get
meant
mad
to-
at me for agreeing with you. That
We're not-
is.
No, you're meant to disagree.
Like
that tone.
Snorts
as
a
well.
laugh.
This is that exact tone as well.
I would never, ever. And she like brings the hand so serenely to her chest. I would never say such a thing.
Point spoon up.
I didn't say nothing. Besides, why would I say anything mean? I want meatballs.
Good. Growl. Grumble. She can feel the stare. Do you know what I mean? Intensify.
There's like a bit of like stupid faces for Maria's sake, like the eyebrows pop up, and then they scrunch down like she's thinking, and they pop out, and then she whips around a glance at Leaf. So new, huh?
Yes.
Where from?
Except at the Bloodfest.
Where's that?
Germany.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Are you like staying for the long haul, or?
More than likely.
Oh, why?
Because I moved.
Oh, well, that is a perfectly mundane and acceptable answer.
Did you expect me to say anything else?
She kind of shrugs. I don't know. Things are kind of needlessly exciting now.
Yes. Needlessly exciting.
Yep.
Things like you being a werewolf are needlessly exciting.
People exploding into dust, also needlessly exciting. Hitting at least 4 bikes and 2 people with my car. My poor car. Suddenly, like, immediately distracted and just, like, the look of woe. It's admittedly somewhat contrived, but just like, oh, my car.
You mean that hunk of junk? I'm delighted.
Slowly sinks dramatically to a sit on the kitchen floor. She's not actually going to flop all the way over. She don't want to spill her drink. Actually pauses like as soon as she gets down to swig again.
You mean that neon nightmare? No, I'm delighted that's gone.
Hey, my pops gave me that.
I saw it. It's an interesting car.
Darn tootin'.
So bright.
Look, I didn't pick the color.
Neon pink.
What? Think I'm a pink kind of girl?
Yes.
Ah! I've been gravely insulted.
Nothing wrong.
Goes to like flick her head away, swigs again.
Leaf does not respond to any of this talk, just stares.
Look, pink is okay in acceptable doses. But that car's just so pink, you kind of got to own it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to live with yourself.
They all start to, you hear a chuckle from Lily, and a chuckle from Maria, and even a smirk / stare from Leaf.
Hey. I think the important thing here is, and she like whips them out of her pocket, those stupid ass driving glasses. Big, like plastic pink cat eye sunglasses, flicks them open and slaps them on her face. At least I saved the glasses.
I just had the lovely image of Juno being in that car. The old grin.
Oh, she was so mad.
Well then. Now, do you want your meatballs in here?
Suddenly on her feet again. What?
Well, there's food and Damon's sitting inside, so...
I mean, I'll probably go hang out with him in a little bit. Want me to
Oh,
bring
is
him a
it?
plate?
Oh, will ya?
What?
Stare. Arms fold, exactly like the picture.
What?
Hanging around with him, are you?
That is a thing that friends do. Yeah.
Okay then.
They hang out kind of like you're doing here in the kitchen. You don't see me giving you the side eye.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a brother, Charlotte?
Nope.
Well, if you ever get a sibling, just never mind.
That would be really awkward.
Yes. Yes. She stares.
Because, I'd be this old and they'd be a baby. That's quite the age gap,
Just go. She rubs her
grin.
temples.
She will kidnap a pair of bowls or plates or whatever she is serving.
Oh yeah,
Piscetti in.
Yeah, she dishes it out. The pack eat hungrily.
Yep. She kidnaps 2 of the servings. Sticks her tongue out. Heads towards probably the library, all things considered.
Yeah, you head through the living room, and then you notice that there's 2 adjacent doors. So one is the dining room, so the library. You can hear that tick 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 of the phone and some ambient music playing in the background, because it is dead quiet in the library. Apart from that,
Yeah, she'll call as she's heading in. Hey, dinner.
you hear just someone slouch out of a chair and walk over and open the door, and it is Le Damon. Surprise!
Aha! How convenient that he has opened the door as she got there. It's almost like she meant it to happen that way. Shoves a plate at him.
Takes it and sounds like ooh. Thanks.
Yep.
Gonna come in.
Hell yeah.
Looks
She'll wander in.
suspiciously and then closes the door.
What?
Listen. Comes and sits down across from her.
Yep. She finds herself a spot and plops down without much regard. As far as like the various spaces available, there has to be at least one ridiculous armchair in the library. At least one.
Of course. Yes, there.
She will not take it though.
You doing okay?
Yeah. I don't
Nods.
think I'm gonna ever live down the dent I left in the wall. But other than that, pretty good.
Yeah, you got me a bit worried.
Not how I meant that to go, but that's the way it happened. Got a good shot in. Kind of sheepishly.
I noticed.
Ugh. Was such a bad idea.
Yeah. Just gives her a very lopsided grin.
Oh god, he's gonna think I'm game for fighting now.
Always.
Oh shit.
Particularly when you hit him like that.
Ah shit. Her head kind of reels back. She very carefully doesn't move where she's probably sat inappropriately cross-legged. At least she's barefoot, so she's not putting shoes on the furniture, but her head kind of flops back dramatically.
Are you doing okay? I heard Maria said that the stuff was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, it was completely fucking awful. Totaled my car, probably. Damn near totaled myself.
Well, that's don't do that.
That was, not part of the plan. Not part of the plan. But, you know, I don't know. Concussive force is a thing.
That's good at least.
I mean, probably wouldn't have been that bad if there hadn't been, you know, guns everywhere. But kind of flicks him a thumbs up like, yay.
Gives her just a half smile.
Yeah.
They did tell you though it was going to be like that, didn't they?
I mean, it's kind of different to hear stories and to live it. Lord of the Rings is really cool, but having to do that shit.
Lord of the Rings is very cool. Correct her.
Lord of the Rings is very cool, but Armies of Urukai not a thing that I should ever want to tangle with. You know,
Just smile. He'll smile.
fucking elephants and shit.
Mooma killed her call. Please get it right, Charlotte. She'll pour her a drink.
Oh, thank God.
Well, as long as you're okay. And yeah.
Yep.
You met the new guy?
He's got that fucking 8,000-mile stare down pat.
Yeah, he does. Some get like that though.
I guess. And again, he's back from like, you know, she kind of gestures with her hands, you know, old country. So,
I mean, technically, so are me and Maria.
I mean, you say that, but you were born in New York like me. Or she
Great.
was.
Grins. Well, I mean, it's just that, well, get her a bit different than everybody. Even her kin are a bit intense.
Yeah, no joke.
His smile. Well, I'm glad you're alright, so I got a bit worried.
Yeah, you aren't the only one. Shit.
Hands her
Kinda
over
rubs her
pop.
face.
Once the meatballs are done, he like pulls out like the bowl of popcorn he had and hands her over some.
Ugh. You think we can watch a movie without your sister giving me the death glare?
Like, watch in here. And why would she give you the death glare?
I don't know, man. She was shooting me some kind of side eye.
Shrugs. Ray's been weird lately.
She catch a scar off that shit?
He looks down.
Is it bad?
Yeah. She nearly died.
Well, yeah. Suppose.
And let's just say she has some difficulties with with the scar now.
God, I should hang out with her more.
Just talk to her, maybe. She got a bit of a fright, I think. I don't know.
I mean, she's been acting weird. Not like bad, but weird.
They said that death sometimes touched her and that she doesn't like the touch when it touches her skin.
Kind of wrinkles her nose.
Sometimes when the death breath comes and places a hand on you, sometimes seeing that in real time is quite a terrifying thing. You just say as he eats, staring at the book.
Guess it would be. I mean, I got roughed up earlier, but I didn't take it nearly as bad as anyone else.
Just smiles. Well, that's something we all have to come to terms with eventually.
There's a bit of a wry grin. Does that make me smart or does that make me a coward?
Makes you awesome.
You're biased.
Yep. Grinned.
She can't help but grin back.
I wouldn't worry about Maria giving you the Claire. I'll talk to her.
You sure that's gonna make it any better?
No, probably make it worse, but still. It's the principle of the thing.
I don't know. Principle of the thing didn't hold up earlier today.
What do you mean?
I mean, I left a real nice me-shaped dent in a wall over the principle of the thing.
Yep. This is different. You know it is.
I mean...
You mean what?
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm always right. You'll grin.
Pokes her tongue out at him. Sets the bowl aside. Having inhaled said dinner. That healthy grew appetite.
If you want to go back out to the others, you can.
I don't...
Or we could sneak off.
Yeah?
I mean,
Where?
we could just climb back into your room. Or just take the living room shortcut. Or go through the dining room.
Didn't you check there first?
What? She won't come into my room.
Oh, yeah?
Positive. I'll lock the door.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say it's because you're a boy and you're gross.
She knows better than to try come into my room. Even she is the big bad guru.
Be a cheeky bit of a grin. She'll polish off what's left in the glass. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Stands up. Picks up the popcorn. Hands Charlotte the popcorn. Sticks to a drink in his pocket. Looks around, like sticks the bottle of whiskey in his pocket. Looks around, Mission Impossible style. Makes his way, like ninja proper style, to the side towards where the mail is.
To where the what?
To where basically where like the mail comes through the door, like the hallway. My brain fucking froze there.
She will proceed to struggle not to laugh as she goes, like, ridiculously Mission Impossible about it.
Yeah, you hear no. See the combat rolls and everything.
She, like, winces as she combat rolls pretty close to one of the side tables, like, ugh! Oh, God.
You can tell Damon has probably drank one or two. Just mean
Started without her.
Mm-hmm.
That bastard.
And you know what? For the lols, give me a dex stout, Charlotte.
Oh, Lord.
For the lols, give me a dex stout.
Oh, no! It's gonna end in tears. Oh, Lord. What is my dex stealth? It's not good. Waiting for my little countdown. Alright. Dex stealth. Oh boy. Hey, she got one whole success. We are not sneaky.
So it's not Maria who sees you. She's too busy eating. Lily is often fucking Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy type stare. It's that stare that you see watches you and Damon leave in the hallway.
Did she catch him looking?
Oh yeah.
You will catch a childishly mischievous grin off her. She will, in fact, go so far as to like put a finger to her lips, like shh, and continue mock sneaking.
Yeah, Damon creeps up the stairs, turns to Charlotte. I think we're good.
We totally saw her shit.
He did.
Nudges him up ahead of her. Oh yeah, I totally did.
Takes her hand and immediately like just makes into like no, we gotta go. Like, runs into his bedroom, slams the door dramatically.
Now everyone's gonna know what we're doing. Shit.
Locks it.
Oh my god.
What? Our stealth mission failed, Charlotte. We had to do what we needed to do.
Oh my god.
Just
I can feel the judgment from here.
Why are they going to be judgmental about?
I mean, I don't know. It kind of seems like Leaf's natural state of being.
Then again, Damon will look out at the window, gets a very far away look in his face, but then just stares at it and just nods to himself.
What's up?
Nothing. Just don't like looking at my own reflection at times.
She kind of scrunches her face. I like your reflection. Eyebrow waggles.
Stares at her like, what? You know? Just, I get a bit weirded out at times.
I'm not sure I can even judge you. Everything's pretty weird. She'll find a table there to drop the popcorn on. And we'll totally frisk him for the whiskey.
Oh yeah, you find it right in the side pocket. Right at the chest, and he like jumps a bit like, ooh. When you start frisking him.
She does an over dramatized pat down. And then, yeah. Yoink!
Stares at her. Starting early.
I feel like I deserve one. Or 5. Maybe
or
not
6.
5.
6.
Ugh.
You always pass out at 6.
Maybe not 6 then. 5 though. 5. Right on the money.
So how'd you feel about all of this?
I am trying really hard not to think about it and to think instead about this whiskey bottle.
It's nods. Why not?
Because it's fucking horrible.
What you mean?
Well, your sister's nearly died once already, and she's my best friend. Besides you, of course. And then, Juno, she's, nearly died twice now?
3 times, apparently.
And we just got started.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought Mom and Pop had it rough, but, this is the shit. Like, this is right up in the shit.
You just shrug. I got told it's part of it, so. You guys are fighting a war, so we gotta help them whatever we can.
Seems an awful lot like I don't know. This place seems like a very much a live fast, die young, leave a pretty corpse. And, I don't wanna.
Yeah, they brought back another body there 3 days ago.
There's a bit of a squint.
It was one of your people, actually.
As I consult the list because I'm pretty sure she heard.
Yeah, just check the lost on the R20.
Christy.
Nods. She was nice. Bit of a troll, though.
I mean, yeah.
No, like, seriously, she was a fucking troll. She one time hacked all the phones in the house and started playing music at 5 o'clock in the morning, troll.
Why?
Because she could?
Like, no one pissed her off or anything?
I mean, apparently they did, but she was like, fuck it, and just did it.
Shrug. And proceeds to no shit. Presuming she managed to bring her glass with her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Ends up kind of just shrugging and saying, "One for my homies." Swigs.
Raises an eyebrow. All right, Method Man. All right. Pats her knee. Well, you're still alive, and my sister is, and that's all that's important.
She just kind of sits quiet on that one for a hot minute. Perhaps looking a little more thoughtful than she really wants to.
You just reach over and take her hand. What's up?
And she doesn't resist. Her hand is surrendered, but she just kind of shakes her head and her eyebrows pop up and she just shrugs. Sucks.
It does. But there's always people there that you can rely on.
Yeah.
And you got me.
I thought that's who you were talking about a second ago.
Well, not
It grins.
people. There was me, then people. Smiles. You know you can stay as long as you want. You do know that.
What you mean?
I know you're kind of stuck at the minute, so like Maria and I were talking, and I know she offered you a place. I'm just making sure that you know you can stay as long as you like.
There's finally kind of a more sincere little grin. You sure I'm not a pain in the ass?
No, you're not a pain in the ass.
I don't know. I have it on pretty good authority that I'm a pain in the ass.
Whose authority?
Cheekier smile. I'll ask anyone.
Okay. Takes out his phone.
Oh my god, don't actually ask anyone, like, who reaches for the phone.
Puts it away.
Like, not trying to take it, just, like, batting it down, like, no!
But you said ask.
You are not that literal.
Grins. Takes his drink. She knows he's getting a bit more confident the more he drinks.
And she is getting more relaxed the more she drinks.
I mean, think of it this way. I know that for a fact, the second they're finished eating, the three of them are going to head out.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The hell are they going?
Lily saw something in the Umber or something like that. They'd go out and do weird shit.
That weird spirit chat?
Yeah. Faraway look.
Kind of blinks at him for a second.
She's like a dragon in there sometimes.
Dragon?
Have you seen it?
Katie frantically like scrolls around. Ugh, not that button.
For Charlotte's sake, he just referenced the Umbra as a kinfolk.
Yeah, fair point. And it'll take her a minute to catch up on that because at this point, mentioning the Umbra is pretty par for the course. And sometimes, especially with Damon, she doesn't necessarily think about the fact that he's not the same as her.
Mm-hmm.
Does Lily have any like really blatant spirit heritage she would have seen?
Yeah.
Ooh.
She looks like a dragon.
Go figure.
She
So, yeah.
doesn't look like a fire one though. She looks almost like her hair is almost permanently wet and like drips out, like scales almost seem to slither down.
Yeah, so there's a, dragon and a swig. And like that significant pause before she snaps a glance back. You see that?
Stairs. No. Takes a drink.
Peeing the shit out of that.
Rolling his amazing dice.
Probably almost as good as her amazing dice.
Pure breed.
God damn it. Why don't I have pure breed? One whole success. If you would just fail, that would be great. Because otherwise, I ain't got shit.
He doesn't have any subterfuge.
Yeah, but isn't subterfuge? Yeah, it's a talent.
He gets one success. No, he doesn't. He fails. No, he fails.
Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
No.
He looks more nervous, actually, than just no. You can hear the shake in his voice. That's the tell.
Hey. She'll lift the hand that he's been holding on to, like to set it on his shoulder. Kind of give it a little bit of a grip. You okay?
Yeah.
How'd you know that, though?
Why'd you want to know?
It was kind of a bit of an exaggerated shrug. I just didn't think. I don't know. Just curious.
I followed one of my father's packmates into the Umbra once.
Shit.
She was so scared of me.
You can do that?
It's not something you're supposed to tell people.
Why not?
She said it was kind of taboo. That I should be kept safe.
Well, yeah, you should be kept safe. It's not bad, though.
Looks at the mirror, stares at himself as he takes a drink. Very far away look.
Is he like actually getting up to face down a mirror?
No, just staring at like the window. You know, the window, like the reflection of himself in the window, but he's staring at it.
Hey.
You can throw peony, Charlotte.
Well,
There you go. That's what you get.
Hey.
One whole success. He saw something else in that Umbra.
Can you still do that?
Nod.
Do you ever?
I'm not supposed to. Not on my own, anyway.
I mean, I guess it could be dangerous, but Kind of gives a vague wave around because, after all, the house is on Sept. But, like, not here. Shouldn't be.
I don't understand what they say to me sometimes.
I mean, I don't either. I mean, the
Do you
ones
s-
that really want you to understand, they'll make you understand, but
I hear them calling my name, though.
yeah?
Almost like they're beckoning towards me.
I mean, they're not bad ones, are they?
I don't know.
Well, and she'll sit herself up a little bit, trying to get a little more serious, though she has, like, previously slouched herself well down while working on her drink. What do they look like?
Back.
Hmm?
Back.
Dark.
Gulps.
Hey.
It's a fairly strong swig.
She'll loop the arm around his shoulders. Kind of hug him inside to side.
Would you like to see?
And she thinks about that for a second, and then promptly knocks back what's left in the glass and sets it on the table. Yeah.
Gulps.
Only if you're okay.
Just don't let go of my hand.
I won't. She'll, in fact, like, still keeping the one arm around him, will reach with the other, taking firmly a hold of his hand.
Nods very calmly and rolled across.
Oh
Charlotte.
boy. With my magnificent pool. Thank God we're on Sept. Oh boy. She'll pretend really hard that this isn't a really bad idea.
Bad idea.
Really bad idea. Oh, thank God. Wow.
Wow.
A strong gnosis pool for kinfolk. Like, an incredibly strong gnosis pool. Holy fuck.
That should give you an idea about what's about to happen.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, like, Charlotte knows he... Like, straight away. He's there.
Yeah?
Which might unnerve her a bit.
She will certainly be fucking surprised when she pops the other side, and yeah, they managed to do so pretty cohesively, and he manages to follow that quickly.
And that is looking right at her.
That is holding her hand.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll a pool that I have severely diminished. Let's see what kind of reaction she gives. Oh boy, she just barely clamps down on it. Her eyes go massive. And she doesn't scramble, but she locks up really hard.
Stares at her. It's almost twist in this weird sort of way.
Like, she legit holds her breath for a bit, taking that in and having to take a good couple seconds to process. Like, looking up, looking down at her hand, looking up again. And then just kind of going, oh. She still seems leery of like making any quick kind of motion. She's still tense, but she kind of squeezes the hand.
It returns to squeeze. The bone-shaped face twists. Told you not to let go of my hand.
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Want to see something really freaky?
Um. Yeah.
Keeps hold of her hand and walks along the umbral reflection, you know? To the sept.
Yep.
Points to where Christie's body is, and I'm assuming there's a death spirit there.
I would assume so, yes.
And the death spirit turns and waves at Damon. Biggest seems even more happy.
Yeah. Her eyebrows make a mad dash for her hairline. Oh, shit.
It's not looking at you.
Whew.
I hear them sometimes calling.
Holy crap, Damon.
I don't know what's going to happen, Charlotte. I'm scared. And I don't know how to tell Maria.
And she, again, there is a distinct processing and buffering phase, but she'll turn around and looking down at the hands, not up at the massive skull face, will reach out, offering the other hand to see if she can take both of his.
He does.
Still you though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her lips purse in for a second. She kind of licks him, and then she'll let go of one hand and reach up, kind of to gingerly touch the kind of the jaw anchor, like that joint of the skull. Essentially, touch his cheek.
It feels really fucking weird.
Oh wow! Do the Theurges know?
Right, Master knows.
Is he, I don't know, teaching you anything?
Few things. He says something's going to happen soon.
And she'll keep one hand, like, kind of gently cupped around a big bony cheek, and will finally let go with the other to reach up and do the same. Not gonna lie, it's pretty scary.
He says it's almost time.
Almost time for what?
He didn't tell me anything else. Can we go back?
Yeah, let's go back. She'll take a second though, with both of the skull kind of cheekbones cupped in her hands, to like guide his head down so she can at least press forehead to forehead with him for a second, both to reassure herself and to reassure him, because hey, look, he's not biting her head off. It's fine. It's fine. This is totally not weird hinky spirit shit. It's fine. It's not fine.
It's not fine at all. No, he clings on to you even more desperately as you make it back to the umber reflection of his room. And I'm just gonna say you guys cross over easily. Keep it simple.
She'll do the same thing, hand in hand again.
And when he's back, there it is, that innocent face.
Holy shit.
Promise you won't tell.
I promise.
So, does this mean you're not going to talk to me anymore?
What? No. Why would it mean that?
Those are death spirits.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it looked like, I guess. But it was you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that wasn't pretty freaky, but everything's pretty freaky.
It's been like that since I was little.
How does she not know?
She knows some of it. She just doesn't know that it's going to be time soon, according to the right master.
Guess if it was important, the right master would tell her, right?
Nods.
Then it's your secret to keep.
Give it to you.
There's a very kind of sheepish little grin. Yeah. Jesus, do you see that when she kind of glances towards the window?
I just don't like looking at myself in the mirror.
Well, I like looking at you just fine, so I'll just have to look hard enough for both of us. She very firmly walks back and fills both of their glasses far higher than is appropriate for a glass of whiskey.
He
I'll
takes
offer
it.
him one.
He takes it and shakily drinks out of it.
And she'll go ahead and tug him down to sit with her. And yeah, we'll do much the same, probably just as kind of shaky handed because that was an experience.
It's been a long time since I've shown anyone that outside the family.
I mean, I don't know a lot about spirits, but damn. Kind of turns her head around again. Why would I stop hanging out with you over that?
Most people give me a wide berth.
Yeah, well, most people suck. Takes another very strong swig back, like as if to confirm how sternly she feels that. And then kind of paws around looking for the remote.
I mean, oh yeah, it's there.
She'll also be keeping an ear out below, see if she can still hear the trio in the kitchen chattering.
It's gone silent. Which is assuming while you were popping off in the Umbra, they obviously went out.
And yeah, she'll give a good listen, like kind of that hold your breath pause to give a really good listen. And finally kind of shrug. Start smacking some buttons on the remote and nests up against the side again.
You can stay in my room if you want.
There's a mischievous grin there. Yeah?
I can go sleep on the couch if you like,
You are not going to go sleep on the couch.
but you can totally stay if you like.
Why would I want to stay if you weren't in here?
Gives a lopsided grin. All right.
If I wanted to sleep alone, I've got my own room.
Nods. In case something happens, just don't panic, okay?
I won't.
Just sometimes at night it gets bad.
The nightmares?
I can hear them.
I mean, that seems like a pretty legit reason to have a nightmare.
Calling me, pulling me, and it feels like I die every night when I go to sleep.
Every night?
Takes a breath, yeah.
You know, with a sleep aid, she kind of holds up the glass, gives it a wiggle. She's got a little bit left in the bottom.
Doesn't matter. Even if I have the nicest sleep, feels like I'm dying when I wake up.
Jesus.
Like I said, I don't know what he means by it's time. When I talked to my father's packs about it, well, 10 Point was concerned and made sure she taught me a lot of things, but they even kept it more or less ambiguous.
Yeah, well, whatever time it's gonna be. I don't know. It seems like there's worse things out there. Doesn't help that they're being cryptic as fuck. I guess that's kind of Thayer's prerogative, huh?
Nods.
Kind of fucked up if you ask me. Not to tell you.
Perhaps they're worried it'll trigger a response that they're not expecting. So,
And clearly that is the cue that it's time for another full glass because fuck all of this. I'm gonna roll some stamina. Because it
do
only seems fair. My
do
magnificent stamina. She's had a couple now. She's doing
oh,
surprisingly well. She's holding up this time. A little better than last time.
like eventually Charlotte would be sitting on his lap as well. Like he'd have basically pulled her on top of him.
She will have been surprised by the gesture. Not displeased.
It's more for comfort. She can definitely read that. Definitely more for comfort. It's even the way he's holding her. It's definitely more of a comfort. Charlotte is now effectively a comfort blanket.
Doesn't seem to mind.
And you're okay with staying in here.
Kind of crooks about him. What are you gonna do? Turn into a monster?
Smirks. And plants a kiss on her lips.
This she was not prepared for.
He turned into a monster. Gasp. It's incredibly delicate, though. Incredibly delicate.
I mean, it might be the whiskey talking, but she will initially be surprised and make a startled little noise, but not staying delicate on her end after a moment.
You'll eventually pull away. I was just going to do that. I was just going to do that. You asked what I wasn't going to do.
There's kind of a giddy grin. That a threat, sir?
Nods awkwardly, maybe.
Wow. And she decides that this is about the time that she should drain this glass too.
Oh, damn.
Because, well. And set it aside after that, mind you, but. And it's still pretty coherent, all things considered. She is going to, like, rolls aside. She's getting places. That's what, 3 or 4 glasses in now.
Takes the glass off. Maybe
Yeah.
that's enough.
Yep. She goes as if to again carefully set it, potentially on the air alongside the table, but he is well able to rescue it out of her hand before she does another stupid.
Maybe that's enough.
Yep. Yep. That is maybe 4, not 5.
Nods. Mom, let's get you into bed.
Didn't even watch a movie.
We can switch it on.
This is apparently a perfectly reasonable compromise as the protest stops.
And he just helps her into bed very carefully, you know. Even strips her off to a t-shirt and boxers and just turns her, what moves do you want?
He'll like go to turn around and she is stripping off her shirt because like how she's sleeping fully clothed, especially in jeans.
He turns around out of respect. Because, yeah, I mean, Charlotte can react to however he wants. He just turns around, you know what I mean? Like, oh.
She probably doesn't properly notice. I don't know.
Fuck it, we're watching The Ring. Puts it on.
Yeah. Which one?
The Japanese one. It's better.
Oh shit.
Hops in the bed. Opens the blanket and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
She stumbles through the gene removal process because she do wear them skinny jeans. Probably kind of involuntarily flops half on the bed, manages to kick them off.
You just plant another very delicate kiss on the top of her forehead. Thank you.
For what?
Being you.
Big drunken smile. You're my best friend. Why would I act weird?
Best friends.
It's kind of a shrug, like
Nods slowly. If that's what you want to call it.
seemed like a good word at the time.
Okay. Just nods.
This does not in the least stop her from, like, again, just kind of nesting right up. Particularly as he sets on the movie. Like, holy shit. Spooky shit.
Damon doesn't say anything because he's just like, I've just got friends out. Do you know what I mean?
She'll nest there for a minute, and if he's... Yeah. Being a little more detached,
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, like, pulls a stubborn face, looks up at him. She'll do this until he either looks around or pointedly will not. One or the other.
He will eventually look down at her, like,
And drunken impulse is a hell of a drug. And she reaches up and grabs him by the chin and pulls him down to kiss him again.
Awkward reciprocation, but not, you know what I mean?
To make very sure. Very, very sure. He's not feeling that friend zone. Very enthusiastically make sure he's not feeling the friend zone.
I imagine that's a good place in it because Damon does something after that.
Yep. Yup.
Yep. As the scene fades to black.
Yup. To the ring of all things.
Yeah. I mean, you saw his spirit heritage. Maybe Damon's a bit freaky. There you go. With that creepy note, that's probably the best place to end that scene.
Yep. I'm just gonna ominous dominus closing this shit off.